found me! Good! With you helping to procure the bobcat pelts, I felt I had to scout out what I simply needed to collect next. But first, let's take a look at those pelts. Oh, divine, simply divine. I do so love the feel of fresh pelts. There's something so vital about them, so intense.
The ancients knew very well the power of corruption far outstripped their own. But such gifts were reserved for humanity, and they brought only disaster upon themselves. This is the hour long awaiting. This is the moment we marshal the resources promised us, and assume command of the greatest military force the world has ever known.
Our ranks swell, and now we call upon allies from beyond. Our victory is assured.
These bones, so old, and yet they have not faded away. Something makes these ancient bones special. Something I hope will imbue this spell with longevity and strength.
Your arrival is well timed. Our scouts have just returned with excellent news. The forces of the corrupted are vulnerable as they've spread out. Did you manage to discover what strategy this commander pursues? Beyond those already augmenting their ranks. I shudder to think of whatever demons might be at their disposal from beyond. It seems Jonas may have been right about the urgency of the situation after all. Our discovery may in fact be tied to what you learned in the ruins. We stumbled upon a massive mining operation in the canyon to the west. We assumed they sought more pure Azoth, but this operation is too large. Yes, the sooner we can dismantle their efforts, the better. There is only one fortification protecting their work in the canyon. It is formidable and cannot be avoided. As mad as it sounds, that seems to be the best gamble. Jonas has gone ahead to assess the fort's vulnerabilities. I can stay to keep the outpost secure. You should join Jonas in the canyon and formulate a plan of attack.
There is much yet that needs to be collected if I am to have a child. Something that glistens like fresh blood, yet does not fade away. Something that keeps its color brilliant and bright. I tried dyes before. Sadly, they all failed. This time I shall try rubies, blood red in color. They don't fade with time, always staying bright. There's a mine not far from here where rubies can be collected.
Whatever this new commander of the Corrupted is plotting, we may have the chance to put an end to it here and now. The commander is here in the Sunderford. It seems he goes by the name of Thorpe. Ah, a story begins to unfold. The fact he is a new leader among the Corrupted, it makes sense. While you have worked to become a Soul Warden and defend against corruption, your captain has taken a much darker path. There are moments of coincidence and moments that are not. I believe this is the latter. I have urged you against charging into danger, but you've never been one for caution. Go on then, and light be with you.
Here I come full circle, from laboring in the mines on behalf of our mistress, to now being in command of the entire operation. I shall bring new purpose to this enterprise as well. To the mistress, the motes of that infernal Azoth. But to me, the materials to construct the designs of the ancients. History will be made here in Great Cleave. The mistress is displeased with the fact we found so little of the pure Azoth she seeks. But when I shared of our accomplishments towards my plan, I could see that I have once again proved to her that I am the one who can deliver this victory. She's wisely committed even more of our forces to the cause. The ore flows like a river up to the summit. I will soon bask in the glory of my success. Isabella has now become extremely interested in our enterprise here at Great Cleave. And where I hoped to only construct a handful of the Fell portals, she has expanded the plan to include many more. The final stonework for our first structure nears completion. I will now leave this operation to my lieutenants and ascend to ensure the rituals are planned to perfection. The strength and pride I feel for this work makes up for whatever regrets I may have for my time in the old world. This was my destiny all along. Neither duty nor divine purpose called me from the old world. I sailed into oblivion as master of my own destiny, fearless in my command. And I found here that which I sought, the truth of power, to which I proudly swore my eternal allegiance. I began anew. Authority and identity stripped away, embracing inhuman toil and suffering as the path to my return. Time came when I could again prove my prowess in battle. No man nor demon could withstand my newfound might. My domination established, a new destiny earned. The voice of truth pronounced me as champion of our righteous cause. And I led our armies to victory again and again. The remnants of ragged humanity crushed along the way. To bring me here, to the precipice of my ultimate achievement. The forces of this world and those beyond, now under my command.
I was your captain once, until you betrayed me on the beach. Now I have one final order. Walk away. Disobey me, and you will be destroyed.
You charged into the fort and against a small army, and now you return unscathed. That alone is quite a feat. But what of your former captain? This Commander Thorpe, was he there? Did you confront him? I wonder if he has departed to oversee some other aspect of the operation. With all this awe they've mined, they must be taking it somewhere. Do we know to what end all this work is being done? I see. As I recall, there were some true demons among the corrupted in the last war. We often pondered their origins, but these were few and far between. If Commander Thorpe summoned an army, our cause would be lost. If Commander Thorpe is constructing some portal into Hell, we should move quickly to discover where this infernal thing is being built. But we must shut down this mine first. We should summon more wardens from the outpost. Isabella. That name has not been spoken in a long time. Perhaps this is the Tempest. How curious that Thorpe knows her given name. You're as bullheaded now as the day I met you. But my strength is renewed, and I will not stand idly by. One of us should attempt to track where the ore carts are going, while the other disables the mine. Very well. I'll leave the brute force task to you. For the moment, at least. We've scouted the East Road, so the ore must be going west. Destroy the mining operation, and then look for me on the mountain road. Good luck.
How deep their color. Like blood that has been caught and frozen in time. See how they catch the light. These are perfect to capture the spirit of survival anyone on Eternum needs.
The brilliance of our plans. There is time left for you to join the side of righteousness.
I heard the fire of cannons and hoped that had been something you did, rather than something aimed at you. Since you are standing before me, I'm guessing the mission was a success. That's at least one piece of good news. Only this far. The corrupted are now maneuvering against us. They've fortified their defenses on the bridge to the western rim. Their carts are, or were, ferrying ore across. So that's where the trail leads. It seems Galahad sent Warren Yash across to scout another outpost. With the bridge now reinforced, he is cut off. Galahad's poor judgment aside, I'm worried. Yash has heroic aspirations, but not enough experience. Yes, I am prepared to make the assault whenever you are, but speak to Galahad first and at least hear out the Bright Knight's plan. Though, I wish he had conferred with us first. I admit that his reasoning is sound.
I know Jonas is displeased with my decision to scout the western outpost, but I stand by it. We have a chance to establish a foothold in this region, and we should make an effort to take advantage of it. And I have no intention of backing down on the plan. I obviously did not intend for Yash to be cut off, but I stand ready to make amends. Lead the charge across the bridge, Soul Warden. Jonas and I will follow.
So close now. So close to my dream. There's one more component I need. Ebony. A rare wood, even if this was not Eternum. I fear it will be impossible to find. I have heard rumors that someone brought ebony furniture to one of the forts. You could search there and see what you could find. I fear the worst, as the rumors also told of the forts being overrun. Thank you. Please, hurry. The puppet is almost done, and I can feel my child calling to me.
Is this really my journal? The leather cover, the embossed kanji, the words I'll never see. Do not touch that glyph. It looks harmless, but it has a strange magic. Yes, I noticed that too. This pattern has an almost feral quality. The glyphs at the ancient sites seem so refined in comparison. Interesting that these patterns could exist in the same language. The merchant said he saw similar symbols at a nearby waterfall. I must find a way to get there and search the place. We need every advantage we can get against the demons that inhabit this island. Then you shall be of great help, my friend. Be careful. Do not touch the glyph, or you may suffer a fate similar to mine. The ice wolves may also have been linked to the shards that pierced my eyes, but I'm not sure. Yoku dekita! You have proved yourself a valuable ally today. Did you really see an ice wolf near this glyph too? I wonder if these symbols are somehow connected to the beasts. I need more examples before I can be sure.
Aha! I was hoping to run into you. Well, Commander Jonas, really, but you'll do. On Galahad's orders, I've scouted the outpost up the hill. The Corrupted blocked the road, but it appears to be a secure location. Not the outpost, but they patrol it from the nearby forts. We'll need to put those forts on the defensive. I was working myself up to stage an attack alone, but I think your presence improves the chances of success. Oh, well, there are just a few Corrupted on the road. The forts are where the action is, but... All right, I realize you may be better suited. I'll wait until you make your move, and then I'll clear the way to the outpost.
You look like you could use a good meal, just like those soul wardens. Tell me about it. Why, I haven't had new deliveries in quite some time, and it shows. I've got plenty of potatoes, but there are only so many ways you can cook them. I could, if we had any left. You know things are bad when even the cheese supplies run low. Tell you what, you bring me some dried dill, crumbly aged cheese, and some tenderized meat, and I'll whip up some food for us.
Speaking of intense, have you seen the colors of the fur on some of the animals up here? That striking red, that vibrant blue. More than unusual, they are extremely profitable. Those hues will mean I save a fortune on dyes. The stripes are quite striking too. I simply must add them to my collection.
tell me they have seen visions of the realm of corruption. And though a hellscape it may be, I've come to see the truth of the Tempest's faith. She says this is the birthright humanity was denied at the dawn of time. That the ancients here expelled us from this Eden and planted the false mythologies in our minds to keep us in the dark. The so-called corruption is not some fiendish terror, but rather the gift of Godhead that we will now share across this island and across the earth.
Perfect. Perfect. The bones are inside, with rubies for the heart and eyes, and charred pieces of ebony to hold it all together. The puppet is complete. No, making the puppet was just the first step. Now it is time to visit the wishing tree. Tales say that the wishing tree grants wishes, but only if you have made a sufficient offering. I don't know. What I do know is that none of my previous offerings worked. The puppet of snow and blood and ash barely lasted a day before it melted away. The puppet of paper and dye didn't fare much better. Bones of ancient guardians? Rubies? Ebony? If the offering is not sufficient this time, I do not know what I shall do. Please, take it to the tree for me. I do not think I can bear to go through with it again. Something is different. I can feel it. The air has a hint of warmth to it. The wind holds fewer sighs. These things take time. We must be patient. The tales did not say how long it would take for the offering to be accepted. Only that given time, it would.
Greetings! May you stay safe on the roads. There have been troubling tales lately of a beast that roams the nearby woods, which preys upon unsuspecting travelers. The Belmore beast is taller than a person and covered in fur. It has glowing eyes that pierce through the snow and claws as long as daggers. It jumps out from behind the trees and vanishes into the woods just as quickly. That's where the tale gets muddy. Some say attack them, others say it runs off without a fight. Either way, it is a menace. And I appreciate it if you track down the truth behind the rumors.
You aren't running away? And is that a weapon? Whatever I did, I can explain. I swear, all I do is jump out at people. I haven't hurt anyone. This all started as just a harmless bit of fun, so that people could see the myth without any danger.
From your expression, you have discovered something. Please let it not be another body. Tell me truthfully. I can handle the worst. So, the dreaded Belmore beast was just a person out for a bit of fun. What kind of fool thinks that's a good idea? Great Cleave is full of real terrors. There's no need to add imaginary ones. Speaking of real terrors, while you were off tracking the Belmore beast, there have been reports of more attacks on the northern road. This time by creatures with glowing blue eyes. The color of the eyes, along with their ability to manipulate ice, leads me to believe that these creatures aren't natural. We can't allow them to make home here in Great Cleave. There are a number of caves where they might have made home for themselves. I suggest you check them to make sure.
Oh, my! They are even better in person than from afar. Oh, and so soft, so supple. Everyone will be clamoring to wear these, and it's all possible because of you. Good fashion is never easy. That's what makes it so good. And you, dear, are one of the best. I can just tell. Speaking of the best, while traveling here, I saw some simply magnificent fur. It was pure as the snow. Can you imagine the possibilities? Your concern is touching. But trust me, anyone buying pure white pelts are not worried about how to keep them clean. I simply must have them. Oh, what a wonder! Imagine enfolding yourself in these furs. Why, you'd sink into them and give up wearing anything else. Such fine work! It's like you were born to be in fashion. Everyone does. But fascinating hobbies are what keep the best designers inspired. Should you ever want to focus on fashion, do come back and see me.
Time of confluence draws near. The portals are almost done. They have been placed all around the heights. They turn the land red with glow. Glorious. A triumph of engineering and skill, of conquest and battle. We shall bring forth reinforcements that this land has never seen. At the highest point to the west shall we rise, and our power will flow out across the land in a crimson wave. Never again will we be lost, for we are united in our purpose.
You did it! I almost can't believe it. It's been so long since I've seen something other than potatoes to eat. Tell me I'm not dreaming. Piroshkis? I have the flour for the dough, the onions, and so many potatoes. But now I can make them truly delicious with the dill, cheese, and tender meat. We'll be feasting soon.
This outpost is beyond the scope of what we planned, but I believe it will yield great value in our longer campaign against the corrupted. If your attacks on the nearby forts were successful, I believe we are secure here. We left some wardens to maintain the eastern outpost, but brought most of the others here. Warden Yash was quite proud to be the one to secure the location. It seems he never even realized he had become cut off. He's gone off with Jonas, and you should follow with haste. The ore trail leads up into the ancient ruins on the western peaks. It's clear that this Commander Thorpe is constructing his evil portals up there. Yes, you know how stubborn Jonas can be. And as his vigor has increased, so has his thirst for battle. I fear the old man could get himself and the other wardens in over their heads. You should catch up as soon as possible.
You look like you've been in quite a fight. Was it with the Yeti? Have you managed it? Ah! Those Rhyme wolves are vicious. Clearing them out certainly helps protect the travelers in these woods. I wonder if having them around means we're less likely to have Yetis move into the area. I hate to bring it up again, but there have been more news of the Belmore beast. These tales are far more gruesome from the last. They talk of travelers getting ripped limb from limb. It wouldn't hurt, though I can't imagine Bob has a hand in this, unless we are vastly mistaken about the nature of his character. He seemed harmless, misguided and foolish, but harmless. The tales tell of horrors up in Mangled Heights. Sadly, this is nothing new. All the news from the Heights are filled with tragic stories of travelers who got in over their heads.
I swear my scaring days are over. I'll head back to the settlement soon, I promise. Oh, it hurts! Get help! It's real! The beast! I didn't believe. Not really. It headed up the mountain. Oh, I think it took my spleen.
Your aura radiates a strength I've not seen in many, many years. There is a task, a heroic undertaking I must request of you. You must help me defeat one of the knights of the Round Table. Because he has given in to madness and savagery, joined with the Varangians. Soloth is who I speak of. And within the Imperium Forge, his forces seek to claim a power that could be the unmaking of us all. An elemental force, older even than the ancients who built this structure in their twisted effort to control it. Soloth and his allies would use this primal fire to reforge themselves as warriors of devastating might. By any means necessary. If anyone has the potential, I sense it is you. Strike through our enemies to the heart of the Forge, and if any have received its full power, gods help us. Just do what you can.
Has it been taken care of? Has the beast been destroyed? Let's hope that is enough to make those roads safe again. Though I fear Mosro will be back again in the future. Thank you for your help.
The destroyer now. I seek to create. Your former captain is only one such project. Go there. Test yourself on here.
Blast it all! I am sorry, young one. I hope to share some of the burden that has been so unevenly put on you. Galahad urged patience, and he was right. I fear I've led our fellow wardens into danger once again. We fought valiantly and managed to destroy some of the portals, but the corrupted sent reinforcements and we were overwhelmed. A few of us managed to escape, but others have once again become captured. Yes, but Warden Yash places too much faith in me, I fear. He escaped as well, and ranges ahead to assess the enemy position. So charge on, rescue those captured, find Yash, and let's get to the peak. I'll be...